If elected, I mean, what would be some of the things you would want to accomplish?
Well, I think right off the bat, I would try to use my background. A lot of my career, the balance of my career was in electronic surveillance work and using audio, video surveillance, things like that. I mean, in terms of courtroom safety, prisoner movement, things like that, maybe I would have to see for myself what the situation was, but using video surveillance more so than they have to enhance safety of officers and prisoners, because sometimes you run into problems. You know, you might have unruly prisoners, that kind of thing. So you want to have good surveillance to make sure that people are aware of what's gone on.
Because there are, as you know, I think it's almost 1 million people go through that courthouse every year. I mean, it's a lot of people going through.
Yeah, I mean, I've been there many times myself, and I know there's a lot of movement with the officers from many different departments, with trials going on, with juries. I mean, there's just, yeah, you're right. I mean, there's a multitude of people that go through there on a daily basis. So there needs to be good security.
And as you know, it came up at a recent freer meeting, because it's been going on for a while now, that they are going to start moving ahead with the interior staircase, which the county's been cited 14 years ago. They were cited for unsafe courthouse. In fact, they said technically the state could shut down their courthouse.
Right. Well, I mean, it's an old courthouse,
so
the architecture needs some revamping, I think.
So they're putting in the interior staircase, which is costing a bundle. But that's a county project. So
right.
But I mean, when you look at, and I don't know, when you jumped into this race, how much you had really had a chance to look at what's going on with the sheriff's office, but I mean, how do you see it? I mean, do you see this as more a leadership issue at the top? I mean, if you came in, do you think there needs to be a tremendous amount of change, or do you think it's more of a leadership?
Well, what I've learned over the years, and what I've learned in the Bureau is, initially, I would want to get into the post and get to know my people, get to know the problems, get to know the concerns. I don't think anyone should come into a new position and just start moving things around, moving people around, making transfers. I might describe it as just moving the furniture. Mm-hmm. I don't think that's a good idea. I think you've got to get a good feel for what goes on around you and for what people are responsible for and for the problems that you're seeing before you start to make a lot of changes. I mean, I don't believe in knee-jerk reactions. I think things should be thought out mm-hmm. and well planned, if at all possible.
Are there other programs that you'd like to initiate in the county now? You know, Ruff did so many over the years.
He did. If I had my druthers and my dreams, I'd have a street crimes unit, because the reality is that I'd love to be able to provide an opportunity, especially for smaller communities, where between 2% caps and financial constraints, where we can provide resources that help. We'll see whether or not that comes to fruition. But I'm very proud of what we've done so far in terms of shared services, and I'd like to do more. You know, we provide a Project Lifesaver, for example, that allows our senior citizens and those that are afflicted, whether it's with autism or others, where we provide a bracelet program where if they wander off, for example, we're able to locate those folks quickly, and that provides safety and security for families. We provide charitable things as well that I think work really well and for our citizens. But most importantly, I really think that what we need to do and continue to do is provide a shared service resource for all of the county, for all the townships in the county of Union. Good.